Boy, do I have a lot of stuff this month. Oh crap. The first section I'm going to do is face stuff. And I'm going to start with this Clinique Take Off the Day Cleansing Balm. And it's just a balm. It just looks like that. It's just this big white balm. And it's completely clear. And it is a balm, like a paste kind of. And then once it hits your skin, it turns into an oil, but it's oil-free, which is kind of interesting, and it breaks down all the makeup, everything you've got on your face, and completely just takes everything off. And it's what I've been using to take my makeup off, cleanse my face daily, and it's really helped my skin clear up. I mean, I do have the odd breakouts around my chin. This is scent-free, it's safe to use on your eyes and your lips, it's non-greasy, and like I said, it just is amazing and takes everything off. It's great. You can get this at Sephora or at any Clinique counter too, which are normally in Macy's. So this next product is the MAC Select Cover Concealer, and my color is in NC20. I've had this product forever and I love it, and for some reason I've just stopped using it for a while, and I was digging through my makeup trying to kind of use up some products that I have, and I found this and I was like, oh my gosh, why have I not been using this? It's not like a full coverage concealer, but it's not like super sheer, and the coverage is buildable, so you can put multiple layers on and it blends and just builds up layers. And it's great and I love it, and it's such a great concealer, and I have no idea why I stopped using it. The next product I have is the Revlon Nearly Naked powder, and for some reason white packaging makes me turn orange. But anyway, this is actually one of my favorite drugstore powders. Now, I have said in other videos that I hate this foundation. Like, I really, really dislike the Nearly Naked foundation with a passion. But the powder I really like. It's very light. It just dusts great over the skin. Just takes out the right amount of shine for like a dewy finish. And this is definitely one of my favorite drugstore powders out there. So, the next two products I have are blushes, and the first one is the Hard Candy Blush in Honeymoon, and it is just this really pretty corally peachy pink, and it's very iridescent, and it's shot through with lavender, and that's what it looks like. It's a very pigmented blush, and it's one of the only blushes I know of that you can use wet or dry. I've never actually heard of that, so it was really interesting. That's probably what sold me on it. I love using this when I've used a really like strong eye or to highlight with. It's just really great. And then the next blush I have is the NYX Cream Blush in Rose Petal. It's this really pretty, again, peachy pink. I have a thing for peachy pink blushes, I think, and that's the color there. And it's, again, just a very beautiful, nice, very creamy formula. Gives a really dewy finish to the skin. I actually have both of these on right now. I put this on before I powdered my face, and then I put this over top just to add like a very dewy glow to my face. So these are the blushes that I have definitely been loving this month. So my last face product is the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. This is cooling and hydrating, oil-free, paraben-free, and it's got temperature control technology, so like if you're outside and it's super hot, this helps to keep your makeup in place by cooling your face down. And just I've been looking for it everywhere I have looked has been sold out, and I finally found it this last month, and I think I've been using it every time I wear makeup. I think last month I featured the De-Slick one, which is the oil control one, which I love that one too. My only gripe about these things is the packaging gets super dirty. Packaging is not really my thing. It's when the product works, that's what I really care about. My next group of product is going to be my favorite lipsticks or lip products of this month. And my first one is my favorite red lip. This is not just my favorite red lip of this month. This is like my favorite red lip of like all time, except for when I use my Lancome lipstick, which is super expensive, so I actually try not to use it very often. But this is the red lipstick from Blackheart Beauty. It is in the color Cherry Pop, and the packaging is, I think, really cute. That's what it looks like, kind of like a tulip kind of, and it's got their logo and the name on the side, kind of big, and this is the color it comes out swatched. It sets matte, like it actually sets. It goes on quite creamy, but it sets matte. And it is looking like it is going to rain really hard outside. That's why the lighting just changed. But anyway, and then I've been wearing it with my lip liner that I broke. This is the number 7 lip liner in number 15, Fire. And that's it right next to it. It's a little bit darker and it's an extremely matte lip liner and I love it. I got it on clearance for like $2 and I have been loving it and I can't find it anywhere. So to replace it is going to be difficult for me. So the next product I've been loving is from Kat Von D and it is the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the color Berlin, and that's what it looks like right here. As you can see, I've already swatched the next one. Can you see a color trend this month? But anyway, it's really cool. It goes on like a lip gloss, very liquidy, actually kind of watery, and I was really kind of like, oh crap, I'm gonna hate this. But then it sets super matte, and it stays on forever. Like last night, I had it on yesterday, and last night when I got in the shower, I forgot somehow to take my lipstick off, and I was like, oh, it'll just wash off in the shower. I washed my face, and I did everything, and it was still on when I got out of the shower, and it wouldn't come off, and I had to take my Clinique stuff and wipe it on my lips to get it off. So this stuff stays on like crazy. Hooray for Kat Von D. So this next product is actually kind of a funny product for me because I really don't like Tarte. I don't know why, every product I ever get by them, I don't like it. I just don't. But the Lip Surgence lip crayons, I love them. And I got this one this month. This is in the color Swank, and that's what it looks like. It is very much just a red tone sheer gloss, and it's great. And it's minty, and so it like revives the lips, and it's great. I love it. And then my last lip product is the NYX Butter Gloss. I think I featured all of these last month, but this month I'm featuring specifically this one, and this is the color Eclair. And I have it on my lips, but I went ahead and swatched it so you could see that it is just, I think, the prettiest baby pink that I have ever had. It's not super duper pigmented, but it also is very pigmented. Like, it's very pigmented, but not at the same time, and it's crazy, and I love it, and I've been wearing it almost every day this month, and it's just my favorite one of the NYX Butter Glosses that I have. So I have a few eye products this month, and, like, I've just been loving all of these, and especially this one. This has been my favorite. I actually bought this in June, and I really didn't use it too much. And this is the Milani Metallic Baked Eyeshadow in I Heart You. That's what the whole packaging looks like. Like, it's clear, and it comes with this little brush. This is it swatched on its own. You can just see how super shiny and beautiful that is. And this is it swatched over something like black. And it's just, I've been loving it. It's super pretty. It's super pigmented. And you can use it wet or dry. And I have just fallen in love with it. I heart it. I don't know. I'm just going to be cheesy. I now have another Kat Von D one too, and this is one of the True Romance pigments, and this is in the color Star-Crossed, and this is it here in the middle. You can hardly see it. It's like I almost want to say like a skin-toned gold, like my skin-tone gold. I have it on my lids today, and it's super pigmented. It's super beautiful. Like, it's almost sheer. Like, you can hardly see it. Like, it's super shiny and super metallic, but at the same time it's subtle and just pretty, and I really enjoy that about it. And it's next I have two liners. The first one is my Micah Beauty Cosmetics. I don't know if this has been in a favorites video before, but I just felt like I needed to throw it in there again. It is just a super black gel liner. The bottom's glass and the top is plastic, so I feel like it closes very well and it doesn't dry out. And that's the swatch, and that's just me like kind of popping my finger in there and then wiping it on my hand. That's how like thick and pigmented it is. That's the gel eyeliner I always use in every video pretty much. And then this is from Cargo. This is the Swimmables brand. It is a completely waterproof eyeliner, and I didn't buy it. This was given to me by somebody that didn't like it. And this is the color, so you can see it's super pigmented and just, it's pretty. Like, it would go really well with this red, I think. And so I wore it when I was outside the other day and I was swimming, and it did stay on all day, and anything I put over top of it also stayed on. So it worked as like a waterproof base that made everything on top of it waterproof as well, and I was very impressed, and I was like, this is going in my favorites. This next product is kind of like not really an eye product, but it's an eyebrow product, so I threw it in there. This is the brow pen in the Universal Light shade from Anastasia, and it's basically a liquid eyeliner pen. Like, can you see that? Yeah, it's a felt tip liquid liner for your eyebrows. This is the color it comes out. It's very light, so it would be good for like blonde to like light brown, maybe a little bit darker brown, but with like fuller brows. And this was actually given to me. I have been wanting to buy this, but I've been terrified to buy it because it's expensive, and I didn't want it to be like, oh my god, I hate this. But I actually really like this. I've used it a few times now, and it just fills in my brows and tints the hairs and fills in any hard spots on my brows really easy, and it's like my new favorite brow pencil, and I'm gonna have to repurchase this one, unfortunately. So now we're moving on to the things that I can't stand this month, and I'm gonna start with these two stupid little palettes. This one is just dumb, and the reason I hate it is because, like, look at these colors. They look super pretty. The only ones that have any pigmentation to them are these 4 browns. The rest of them, you have to like sit there and dig at them to get color, and I didn't pay very much for this. I think it was like $4, and I should have known better. But it's I wouldn't even recommend it if you're starting out in makeup. The next thing is this lip palette. I don't even think it has a name. I think these are both from Sally's, if I remember correctly. I just bought them and then used them and was like, I hate these. This one is a 5-piece palette of lip colors. It comes with a little lip brush. The lip brush I think is too long, and it's not really densely packed, so you would have a really hard time with control on it. The only color I kind of like is this red, and it's very sheer and very just like weird. Most of them the first 4 are very sheer, and then you get to like this nude browny tone, taupey tone, and it like globs out, and it's super pigmented, and you're just like, that is disgusting looking. And like, I was swatching them, and I was like, ew, that is why do the first 4 come out sheer, and then this one is disgusting? So those are little stupid palettes that I bought that I hated. And then the Tresemme Fresh Start Dry Shampoo. I don't like this. I hate this stuff. It's for oily straight to normal hair. This should be for like super dry, like straw hair, because I have normal hair. I don't have oily hair. I can go like 2 days without washing my hair before it starts to look disgusting. And then I spray this in, and I hold it really far away from my head, like way out here like you're supposed to. And I let it sit, and I brush it through like it says to do, and it just makes my hair greasy and oily and hard to do anything with. So I just pull it up in a ponytail and just wash it the next day, and I'm like, oh, I hate you. And the next product is actually a hair care, or not hair care, but a styling product that I really wanted to like, and it is the Healthy Sexy Hair Soy Renewal Beach Spray with argan oil in it, like Moroccan argan oil, and I was like, oh, that'll be cool. This beach spray will actually make my hair feel nice, and it'll work because it has argan oil in it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna spray it in my hair, I'll do the instructions and do it when it's wet, and I sprayed it in, and I was like, I just sprayed hairspray in my hair. Now my hair is wavy and crunchy and tangled, and I can't do anything. Like, I brushed my hair out before I sprayed it in, and brushed my hair out after I sprayed it in to kind of distribute it, and it retangled my hair like I had just gotten out of the water at the beach. And I was like, are you kidding? That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to like give me beachy waves, not just tangle my hair and make my hair feel nasty. So those are 4 products that I obviously decisively hated this month. So yeah,